What the hell? Where is it? Right, I can't be arsed with this. Right, so oh, there it is. Right, hi everyone. So I'm not going to be here. I'm just laughing at my hair. This is a thing that I use in the bathroom, like to chuck my hair back when I'm washing my face, and it was just, yeah. I jumped in the bath and chucked my hair up, done my usual, and I was gonna, if I was gonna be doing what I've been doing all week, I was gonna put the curlers in my hair. None of that happened. My hair was on top of my head until a minute ago in a client session, and I've just, yeah. I was like, you can't really see it. It actually kind of looks quite cute, like, but anyway, it's so just so you know, nobody cares. But um, I was almost going to just leave this completely, but I just figured I'm just going to come on and I'm going to do whatever I've got energy for. I think I might just merge it all together. That's what I might do, just chuck a few, like, here's some career cards, here's some cards related to the feminine healing, mother healing, family healing. And here's the other one. So I'll just I'm like I'm going to be here not very long because I've set the premiere. You can't change that, I don't think, for 9, which is 40 minutes away. So if you want, I'll chat to you on the chat thing there if anybody's wanting to do that. Or catch the replay of it. Obviously it'll just be like watching a normal video, but because I've already seen it. So to be honest, I don't know how much attention. No, I probably will because it was fascinating, but I might be kind of half watching the telly too because I'm totally ready to just check out. Look, it's happened again. It's happened all week, 2020. So that was I saw 16, 16, 17, 17, 18, 18, 19, 19, now 2020. The judgment card. Hello, Nathan. How are you doing? So, um, yes, just waving the sage about. So right. So like I said, we'll do a quick version of it. We'll get the career cards on the go first. So this will really be like the luck of the draw. If it makes sense to you, great. If not, no biggie. And then I'll get back to this. Wait a minute, I'll put them back. I'll get back to this, the same style of what I've been doing all week, when I feel up to it next week. So all being well, that'll be Tuesday. But if it ends up being like Wednesday, I don't think it'd be any later than Wednesday, like Wednesday, I think. Maybe it's going to be Wednesday, me saying Wednesday. Um, and we'll just see. I've done, I've already done an unlisted live stream for Mediumship Monday. So you've got that if I don't feel up to doing it live. Oh, I just saw the counselling card as I was shuffling. So, oh, right, that might be what it is. I've got a counselling client on Tuesday, and we were actually going to do, yeah, it's going to be a bit of a deeper session. So, but I would do this before that anyway. So yeah, maybe it will be Wednesday. I get back to it anyway. Whatever. Just keep your notifications on. But I don't know if that makes any difference. Right. What have we? Whoa. What have we got? Justice. Oh, there it is again. So, like I've explained before, when this comes out, this is either karmic justice or legal justice. What I'm getting right away is I feel this is about karmic justice coming about with this full moon that's coming up on Monday. Your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. So remember that already came up in, I think, in the first one I done like this. So like I said, it's just what I said. I feel it is karmic justice that is going to be about for most people with any area of your life. Um, Particularly where there's been like an injustice or like, like just really bad spiritual warfare that's kept you and your twin apart maybe, or doesn't need to be about your love life though. It could be like things going on in your work, or like I said before, like you could actually be like somebody that works in the law. And yeah, you could be a leader, take charge of this situation, or it could be time to, well, why does it feel like it's that again? Look, that could be like this is an injustice and it's time for you to stand up to the bullying. I could kind of do out a heavy message like that when I'm ready to wind down, but I just had my sushi, Nathan, so I didn't mean to eat all, like I got 3 of them, right? And I maybe would have had 2, But I had to eat them all tonight because it was today's date. So I was like, that's a bit annoying. I didn't really want to risk it with that. But every time I order sushi on my Asda shop, they never send it because it's always sold out. So um just sharing that bit of information. Yeah, and it's handy because it's like just really, you know what I mean? Like I didn't need to cook anything or that, so it was quite good when I just like got to eat that really quickly to do this. So your life purpose involves your skills of oration, which is a word I wouldn't use, but it must be something to do with speaking. So again, look, yes, you could be a speaker of some kind now or destined to be that, but it could also just be you need to speak up about some kind of injustice. Career change. You're embarking upon a career that brings you the joy and abundance you desire and deserve. Love it. Um, it is glorious, Claire. What's glorious? Do you like sushi as well? Um, what and I had my favourite. Has anyone ever had? I've said this before, but I am passionate about them. I'm kind of addicted to them. Good. I'm glad to hear it. Already? God, that was quick. You're not even needing to wait. You're not even needing to wait the 3 weeks. That's hilarious. Um, the yeah, what are they called? Like are they McCoys? I think they're McCoys, but whatever. They're jalapeno and cheese like crinkle crisps. They're my favorite. Like I love just eating them, but like Philadelphia. That's like my treat to myself. Um, right, so we have, is that the sun? That's the sun. Oh my God. The best card in the pack and the 10 of activations. Hmm. Infinite self-realization. I wonder if that is the 10 of Pentacles. I think that sounds like the 10 of Pentacles rather than, because I think the 10 of Cups is the one I think that's the other one in this. Well, I mean, we'll find out when I look. But you know what? And I didn't really specify. I usually do it like here's the feminine, here's the masculine. But because I was just shuffling and they both leapt out together, this is your feminine and your masculine, and you can decide where it goes. Um, but I suppose that my first thought was because the sun is masculine energy, the masculine has the sun card and the feminine has whatever this is. I think it's the Ten of Pentacles. We'll find out. I'll just look in a minute. Free of portals, no idea what that's again. If you're new here, that's the fun of these cards. They are a tarot deck, but because they've got different names, sometimes I'm like, I know what it is, and sometimes I'm like, I have not got a fucking clue. But I'll always say what you're meant to hear with anything that I'm doing here. So, um, what was the other theme? What will we use? I've got a Mother Mary Oracle deck coming. It was actually, I thought it was going to come today, but I don't think it's going to come till tomorrow. So, but we'll have that for now. Oh yeah, one of these. Right. Oh yeah, and then yeah. Right. Okay. Give us a money card. So give us a money. Hello, Connor. How you doing? Hope you're well. Going to drop you an email to good. If I don't get back to you until for a couple of days, it's just because I'm recharging. But I will look out for that. So um and Connor, I just realised at the end of that live, I didn't pull you a card and you donated. So if you want me to do that tonight, let me know, or I can do that next week because it depends if you're up for it or. I just got Sage in the Universal Celtic Tarot deck, my Scottish Mend. Oh, lovely. And other wee goodies in my package I got during our session. Lovely. I don't know that one. The Celtic. I did see a Celtic one on Amazon the other day, but I wonder what that is. Right, okay, so let's see. What have we got? What have we got? These are just wee quick messages because, like I said, I've not got loads of energy. Where you put your focus is where you receive your outcome. Your priorities are calling to you, which may produce a feeling of anxiety unless you give them the time and attention they and you deserve. Even a small amount of time devoted to your priorities will help you feel better and more confident. And look how fit in with what I've just said. It's like I've not got loads of energy. So like I know that like, what I want to prioritize is basically me, to be honest. And I did, because after I finished Nation's session, I went and had my tea. So, like, but before I would just kind of want to plod on and then do that after so I could relax. But it's so, you can see how that fits for you. Oh, and there's that one again. Detox your friendships. You're a bunch. So, again, this will keep showing up until whoever that needs to, all the people that need to do that, do it. Your abundance flow is being affected by the people, and it could be people at your work. It doesn't need to be friends, or it could be family, it could be anyone, it could be your lover. Your abundance flow is being affected by the people with whom you're spending time. So whoever you're spending a lot of time with, you better check your friends. That's good. That's normally like check your text, but check yourself before you wreck yourself, or before they wreck you. So be discerning about your associations and relationships. Choose to be with people who are inspiring, generous, and supportive. In case we need a thumbnail. Um, right. So, well, okay. So if you want one tonight, if you hang on, and then I'll do that at the end of this corner, or next week. Next week if I actually forget, because there is a possibility I might forget unless you remind me. I'm just saying. I was like, um, but just remind me if it looks like I'm about to go. Just maybe remind me if. Um, right. Give us a wee business card. Business card. Oh. Maybe you need to give somebody a business card. Venus. Oh, hello. We've got the one about love, and it's got a mermaid on it, and that's quite funny. Oh, and we've got the one about the second house, business finances. And these are business cards, but the second house is money and about, your assets, your home. It's Taurus energy. We were just in Taurus moon. I was kind of that kind of in this, I don't know, I was in that kind of whatever shamanic portal today. I didn't even realize it was Gemini moon, which explains our chatting, Nathan. But yeah, I thought it was still Taurus moon. So yeah, Taurus moon, Taurus is connected to the second house. Like I said, money, self-worth, all the other stuff I said. Um, let's read the Venus one though. And Venus is love, and there's helping me out because I just opened the book right at the page. Magnetize. Money, receptivity, allure, abundance. I feel like this is like talk. Oh, yeah, I think with the fact that we've got the Sun card, which is masculine energy, and whatever that card is, I think it is the Ten of Pentacles, but we'll find out. Unless I mean, it can only be like it's not the Ten of Cups. I think that's another one in this deck. I don't think it's the Ten of Wands, and it doesn't sound like it would be the Ten of Swords because that wouldn't be good. So I think it is the Ten of Pentacles. It's process of elimination. Um, I feel that's about I don't chase, I attract. So I feel whether you're male or female, definitely if you're the fit, I feel it's about getting into that receptivity and rest. And this is even if you're like you're nowhere near like a physical union or reunion or something, like maybe you just need rest for you. Um like, however that fits. But for some of you, I feel it could be like you need to rest into your feminine because there's a masculine coming. It indicates that your business receptivity and magnetism need focus, and you may be feeling stuck or out of flow with what you really have to offer. Are you clear about the value that your business brings to its clients or customers? In business astrology, Venus represents the way in which your business can most effectively receive, as well as its core brand values and overall magnetism. The message Venus brings is that we need to be secure in our business's value to the world and radiate that value in order for revenues to flow. For example, if you have Venus in Scorpio, which I know a lot of you do, that's quite a sexy Venus sign, then you magnetize money through being passionate and creating offerings that are deep and well researched. What does Venus in your business chart tell you about the value you offer through your business and the most easeful way to grow it? Here's a fun fact, right? And again, if you want me to talk about yours, I can do that in a session. And also, what I'm going to do is, once the year gets a bit more, once we get a bit more into the swing of things, well, me, and I wake up a bit more, I'll do more interactive things, and then I can actually tell you on the live because I feel that'd be really fun. Like I haven't done that for ages. But for now, I'll do what I usually do. My Venus is in my fifth house in Aries. So the way I do business is that's why it makes sense. Thank you very much, Nathan. And I'll get you a wee card as well. It's the way that that it makes sense that like it's live video that use as a collective. There might be those people that do prefer the hand videos or just recorded videos where I'm just talking, I'm not doing the like, because again, let's face it, some people will find the live chat nippy, but I mean, like that, whatever. It's kind of like, I think the majority of our soul family will like the kind of to and froing, and it slowly brings people out their shell. Like some of you will remember when you were a person that was just watching and you weren't talking, and then you felt, oh, do you know what? I feel safer to talk now. And that's really what this channel's about. So it feels like, that's why they want me to be about this. Like, have the comments turned off, but for most of the week be on the live chat. Well, I've got the energy. There might be some weeks I'm only doing it like 2 days a week or something, or what, even once a week. We'll just see. But that makes sense of where my Venus is, because Venus in Aries is like what that just said about Venus and Scorpio. Quite funny actually that that's mine and my twins opposite ones. Well, it's like actually it says Venus and it's mine, but it's kind of like, but that's like even like that's our sun signs too. So like Venus and Aries is quite spicy together, and I've actually got that with me, whole within me. Because I've got Aries Sun, Scorpio rising. So I've got that kind of magnetism going on, just me all by myself. Um, and maybe you have too, if you've got that going on. Um, but but basically, yeah, my Venus in Aries is like passionate coach mode. For some reason, I'm pulling that out of thin air right now to do this, but really, I'm fucking shattered. So if you can see behind the mask, I'm fucking shattered. I'm just dying to like chuck my hair right back on top of my head, get all my makeup off, and get in my jammies, I've already got my jammy bottoms on. So I just need to get this uncomfortable bra off, and then and I'm good to go. Jammy top, my bed. You know what I'm saying? And actually when I went to put the TV on in here, so the I don't know, a plug's been pulled outside or something, so I'm not very happy about that. But hopefully it's all right in my room. But the chances are it's not. So, but I think I can still watch the thing on the recordings. But that's a bit annoying because I just want to chill out. But um, but actually I'm not tired. I could go to sleep, but I'm not going to go to sleep because then I'll stay awake. But the point is yeah. Venus in the fifth house, like that's very playful because, like, the fifth house is about fire, Leo, inner child, it's children too. And so bear in mind, I also do work with children as well when there's, but it's usually clients, children, or like if I know people around me. And yeah, it's fun, it's playful. That's the point. The fifth house is about fun and playing. And also, the fifth house is also about like I was just going it's about actual energy, and look how much I have to talk about that too. It's about it can be about like casual relations, but like, you know what I mean, like I hooking up with people casually, or casual dating, or things that are a bit kind of like, not long lasting. But it can also just be fun, playful dancing, and it can just be it's creativity. And again, this is my creativity, but you see how I'm using my creativity and my playful energy and my passion for my business. You know what I mean? And it makes sense of where my Venus is. It doesn't make sense for me to be sitting doing a video myself because actually it's that energy that's created from my Venus and yous being here that, guess which card I accidentally drew, Claire? There's no accidents. Did you pull the sun? Did you pull the sun or the Ten of Pentacles, if that's what that card is? But so that's how that works. So think about where it is for you. Um, I could actually look for yous on the chat actually if you want me to. If I can see what yours is, do you want other people to know? If not, then forever hold your peace. But I might just squeeze your cards in now, like you guys' cards in now, because I might forget otherwise. So, do you want one of these ones? It's about business, so I don't know how relevant that would be if you, but do you want one of these? Basically, these are like business astrology ones, so I can, you know me, I'll make it make sense somehow. Or, or I've got, I've got, you know how many cards I've got fucking tons. So, So Connor, you let me know first and um and also I get to do you know what's quite funny? I didn't do the goal thing, right? And so when I did put the goal thing, I wasn't meeting the goals. And now that I haven't done the goal, you'd super see that's hilarious. That's well, it's not hilarious. I go a bit OTT calling everything hilarious. What I mean is there's a lesson in that about what I just read in that card. I don't chase, I attract. Like I didn't even put it this time. And two people have just donated without any prompting or it, you know what I mean? And so it's kind of like just chill out, just relax, and just don't even fucking mention it, and it comes your way. Do you know what I mean? Like that is what that would say. Um, which one are you called to clear? I'm game for it. Right. I think we'll go with that then. So let's see. And then I'll read what those other ones mean. So yeah, because I can feel my voice going a little bit. Oh shit, that's what I was gonna do. Um, right, provided you're both on this wee list. I think it's Charlotte that's not always on this. For some reason, I've done it on the computer, so it always annoys me. Oh, right, there's Connor. Um, right, so Connor, your Venus is in Gemini, and oh my God, I am so fucking tapped in. I mean, sorry, I don't know. When do I ever say that? But it's true. Like, it's God. But what I mean is, you could not write this shit. Like, yeah, like the moon is like near enough conjunct your Venus. So that's a really nice transit actually. So again, like, um yeah, Venus is in Gemini, the moon's in Gemini right now. So what I would like off right, wait a minute, where is it? And it's in your 11th house. So right now, oh, and actually there's yeah, Jupiter as well. So generally speaking, when it comes to things to do with love, what would I feel what you so you can tell us if this fits, because bear in mind if this doesn't make sense, then it's because you've got a chart with loads in Connor, actually, do you mind me doing this? Like it's just I want to because it's the next best thing to having people on the video. So but yeah, so but basically I'll wait and see what Connor says. But like when I describe what I feel it means to me, but I will actually look at where it is in your chart as well. It would be if I was doing this if you want to one, we'd just kind of have a conversation about it and see in what other way it would fit. Here's a good example, right? I'm a Sag moon, right? And people that sort of just know astrology typically could be like, if they were just following a textbook way, they'd be like, "Oh, you love traveling. You must love traveling. You must be out like canoeing and climbing mountains." And maybe not that far, but I think the first thing a lot of people would do if they were kind of like regimented by the book astrology would be like, "Oh yeah, you must love traveling," and I don't really. It's not like I'm like, "Oh no, poor me, I'm going on a spa weekend," or like I'm or like I'm going on a spa day, or I'm going on a holiday, like fucking I don't want to. But what I mean is like I'm actually really quite hello Charlie. Oh, we've not seen you for a while. I remember you came once. Um like yeah, generally speaking, I'm really quite a homebody. Like I think we get that across. Like I'm a hermit. Like I like being at home. And actually, I don't even really like staying overnight at like people's houses and that either. Like I just like to be at home. I don't even like occasionally if I'm at my mum and dad's, and because they don't live that far away, and it's like if it's late or that they've got a spare room and they're like, oh, just get. And I'm like, no, I'd just rather get home. You know what I mean? I'm really really like that. I've always been that. But um, yeah, and yeah, you know what I mean? I'll make the most of it if I go on holiday, but I'm not like one of these people that's like that, you know what I mean? Like when I worked in the Matrix, like I was dying to get my summer holiday or that, like because I don't even like the sun, like I just burn, like I don't tan, I don't sometimes I don't even burn, like I'm uncomfortable. I just want it to be winter already, do you know what I mean? Like sorry, I do actually make the most of the sun now too. Like I do get in amongst it and I'll put my summer clothes on and that, and I'll just, and I'll just, well, I walk really, really early so that I miss the fucking ridiculous crowds and but it's kind of anyway, you know what I mean? So there's a good example of I'm not a typical Sag moon, but what it does mean is I love astral travel. I love shamanic journeying. Like that's the journey for me, the spiritual journey. So it's all very much a journey that I'm able to do just sitting where I am. So that's just to keep in mind, it's not the way but for another Sag moon, where it is in my chart, it might be about somebody that loves traveling. And actually, I'm open to the fact that as I get older, it could actually be that that's the way my life goes, that maybe I will do something that involves traveling and stuff, being a speaker and writing books and yeah. But anyway, so I wasted enough time to which was useful to read Connors. So where your Venus is when it comes to love, I would say that it would be very important that you have a connection with someone where you can have like an intelligent conversation. And like, that wouldn't be the case with everyone, you know what I mean? Like you might think it would be with everyone, but like I'm saying that because it's like Venus is the planet of love, money, values, what you find beautiful. So, with all those things in mind, I think you would find it attractive in people when they can hold an intelligent conversation. I think the opposite would be um like I don't know, like maybe like a typical kind of airhead maybe that wasn't like that, okay, you might find them aesthetically attractive, but beyond that, I think it would be a massive turn off having Venus and Gemini, especially because it's in the 11th house. It's like that's all air, so it's all intellect and it's all the mind. And I know that you're very intelligent too, my friend. So it's like you would need, to have somebody that matched that kind of intelligence, and just be able to hold a decent conversation. You know what I mean? And then when it comes to things to do with business and finance, you could find yourself making quite a lot of money um through using your skills of intelligence and communication, and particularly on the internet actually, because that Venus is in the um, like yeah, because it's in the 11th house, which is the internet as well, or it's groups, community. So that could be, out in the community, like talking about sapiosexual, exactly, Shally. That's totally. I'm all about that because I've not got Venus in Gemini, but I've got Juno in Gemini. So in the 8th house, which makes a Scorpio element to it. So it's like yeah, like I need somebody I can talk to because look how much I talk. A good listener. And I've said before that actually does describe it's yes, anyway. But when it's twin flames, there's a balancing out that happens towards the end. Right, so what else was I going to say about that? Let me just slow down and yeah, and because Jupiter is hitting your Venus right now, like we will send that your way. You could like have some kind of like, opportunity or luck, but remember I always say that there's no such thing as luck. Luck is preparation meeting opportunity. Just look out for some kind of opportunities related to actually anything that I've just said here um, coming about there because Jupiter's like hitting that placement. So yeah, it could be anything. So right, and I didn't actually pull your card, so this will be really funny if like anything if anything to do with Gemini, Venus, or Juno, because I just mentioned Juno, come out. Or Aquarius or the 11th house. Okay, we're making lots of that would be quite interesting. Your Juno is 0 degrees Gemini conjunct. Oh, so that's interesting. Your Juno exactly conjuncts my Chiron. So that might have been why you were led here. And your North Node exactly conjuncts my North Node. Oh, that's quite a strong connection, Charlie. That's quite a strong connection. Um, right. Fated and destined. It was fated and destined that you come here whenever you wander here. Right. What is and Connor, this is a huge full moon for you, okay? So just you better not be doing anything that's like too taxing on the energy. I'm like, just, just really take care, rest. That's what I want to say to you. I hope you're not having like a wild weekend or something. It wouldn't be wise. At least wait until the moon goes into Leo Tuesday, Wednesday. More so Wednesday. Um, right. What's Connor's card? Oh, Scorpio, Alchemist. I did mention Scorpio, but that's when I was talking about my bit. Right, so let's see. Alchemist, love it. Oh no, that's the wrong book. Let's just have a wee look at where. Oh, right, that's why. Interesting. So your Scorpio energy is in your fourth house, and the fourth house is Cancer, and the full moon on Monday is in Cancer. So that's probably why that's coming out. Right. Traditional. The Scorpion keywords passionate, intense, deep, and magnetic. And the word magnetic already very on point. I'm having a spa weekend. Are you really? Right. Is it, do I need to get the rest of the details in the email? That's what I'm taking to be. How funny is that? Unless you're just having taken the piss because of what I just said. But if you're not taking the piss, that's like, wait a minute, can I check my emails now? Have you sent me something? Is that why you're. I need to check this because that's actually really funny. Because if you're not joking, that's because everything. I had this conversation with Nathan. Like I said to Nathan, "I'll see you soon." And I'm only saying because Nathan had said like that we just spoke, but I'll see you soon after I do my dishes. And then it was like he'd just been buying dishes or something. So it's like when I say nothing, I say never means anything. I don't think people realise how that what that actually means, right? I don't know why you've. Do you mean you're? Oh, right. You're not kidding. That's crazy. Oh, you've not emailed yet, right? Okay. See what I mean? That's nuts. That's just nuts to me. I mean, I'm used to it, but I'm depends which way you look at it. I'm used to it, but I'm not used to it because it's just I'm used to it, but it never stops wowing me. That's what I mean. I think my life's my own, and it's not. They're just saying all this shit out my mouth, and it always means something to someone. Genuinely just checked into a hotel. Of course you did. Hilarious. And there's me going on about spadies. Well, that is so perfect for what you should be doing on this full moon. So well done for trusting your intuition. You're an alchemist, and this is your card now. You're an alchemist wielding transformative magic with your energetic cauldron. Yet this potent power, fueled by passion, intensity, and depth, might unsettle those around you. And can you see how that always fits with what I always say? When you've got wherever the Scorpio is in your chart, if especially if it's your big placements, people could find you too intense. Like loads of people will find me too intense. They're lost. And again, with you as well, some people might find you too intense with where it is for you. They're lost. Like for instance, like basically because that's in your fourth house, not a lot of people would get to that part of you, Connor, specifically. But once you trusted them and you could share your feelings, it would be quite intense as well. So, but good luck to them getting through. That's what I say. It's like you would suss them out. You would really. That's actually very intuitive energy. Your fourth house in Scorpio because it's all water. Um, so it's tempting to shy away from this card, but doing so would deny your own deep magic, which only seeks more from you. In mythology, the underworld symbolizes the realm of the dead, situated between the earth. It mirrors the depth of ourselves, the shadow aspects we've hidden and repressed. And what's quite interesting is Scorpio is the hidden, but also the fourth house is the hidden. So that's all very hidden energy. So that's why I'm saying, like, if you let somebody into your wee world of that, like your private feelings, then it's going to be somebody. It's really only going to be people that you really trust. That's what I'm saying, and that's not everyone. Like if somebody's fourth house was in another sign, I wouldn't describe it like that. Um, So, because actually, but mine's a wee bit similar because mine's isn't in Scorpio, but mine's is in Pisces. So, do you know what I mean? That's very silent as well. That's why, like, whenever the moon is in Cancer or Pisces, I'm like, peace out, see you later. I need some time myself. Like, more so than usual. Um, Now is the moment to embrace the dark goddess within and embark on a journey into your own personal underworld to uncover the profound message and soul work that's waiting to be revealed. Ah, so that's the work that you've got to do this weekend as you relax. So, and it's the ask yourself, how can I go deeper in my business? How can I work to be more passionate and transformational? What needs to be surrendered at the altar of ego to achieve this depth? And the affirmation is, I journey into the underworld and rise stronger than before. Wow, that is deep because, yeah, this full moon is a big one for you. And if you can go inwards to do that transformative work and really, turn your pain into power. So I'm just actually, again, I won't go too deep with this, but all I'm gonna say is like, this is the full moon in Cancer. It is about all the things I've been doing this week. It's about mother healing, it's about family healing, ancestral, it's about trauma, it's about and it doesn't need to be all these things, but it can be as well. It's about your, like I said, anything hidden or repressed, like that card just said, it is it could be soul family too. It's family, soul family, um sleep, getting loads of sleep, rest. So that's why I'm saying it's perfect that you've booked in and for rest and recharge. And but yeah, it's just because it's a full moon, it's going to be big for everyone. But because your moon is actually in Cancer, if you'd forgotten that, because I remember I told you that. But with where it is as well, it's all uh it's deep. That is deep work. So I can see why that alchemist card came out. So just basically, may the power be with you. But I feel when the moon moves into Leo kind of midweek, like, yeah, you'll come up for air a wee bit more. But just, just be kind of, I feel just going inwards and just allowing that the full moon to illuminate what needs to be revealed to you at this time. Wow, you could have you could have a fucking, I feel like you're one of the masculines I've picked up on that's going to have like I don't know, a huge revelation from Jesus or something. Like seriously, it feels, and it is your moon, you see. Whenever it is a full moon in someone's sign, it's like it's someone's birthday to me. I'm like, it's your full moon. It's so funny. I never see anybody else that does astrology really making a big deal about that, but I do feel it's a big deal. So there you go. It's almost like it's someone's birthday, except that happens every month. But it's because this is the full moon, and so anyone that's a full moon in Cancer, this is your full moon. And I've started shuffling these, so another card for Connor. And look what I just fucking said. Boom, drop the mic. Love it. Could you tone down the Leoness in me just now, though? Because if this is what I'm like in this, I mean, if this is what I'm like with the moon in Gemini, like what am I going to be like with the moon in Leo next week? We've got spiritual service 21. So again, I've got a wee feeling of what that would be about for you, but I don't know because I'm not you. But look at what I just said before I pulled that card. So 21 as well, the old 21. I feel this is about, yeah, I feel no pressure, but just be open to it. I feel like you could have some really deep, profound insights, revelations that come into you with this full moon about how you could be of service, even if this is like a few years off, like after you've done like some of the transformative work you need to do for yourself first. But it might not be even that far away. I don't know. You'll know better than me. You can update me. Right. So, and on the back, the heart transmission. Yeah, that's what I mean. There's some real heart healing going on for you there. And I feel, that, like what happens when I pull anyone's card, this could really stretch to quite a lot of you on the masculine journey. I feel there's like a huge heart awakening. I feel, yeah, I did put that in the title yesterday. I feel like, very Jesus and Mary Magdalene energy, like energy really, really strongly. Right. Love it. Let's now um pull one for Nathan. And so if anyone's wanting this before I go, where the fuck are the rest of the cards? Um I'm pulling a card for people that have donated. So you don't need to donate like a whole load or anything, just whatever. And then if you want a free card, I'll be doing that Tuesday, Wednesday next week. Maybe even Wednesday. I don't know if I'll be doing the live on Tuesday. Depends how I feel, because I've done a lot this week. Um, right, let's do Nathan's now. Thank you. It's all happening. Good. Glad to hear it. And I'll look out for that email. Right, did I read the rest of this? Mars. Oh, that's the same as me. Are you similar ages with me? Mars, Saturn, and Pluto. That's what I've got in Scorpio as well. Mercury and Aries in the eighth. Oh, that's a little bit spicy, Shelley. Is it, by the way, I know I asked you this before, but I forgot. Is it Charlie? Like ch, or is it Sha? Can you, so that I know? Because it'll annoy me if I'm saying it wrong. And I'm sure it'll annoy you. So we'll just avoid the awkwardness all round. Yeah, were you here when I said that about Aries and Scorpio together is quite spicy in someone's chart, or with two people, I would say. Um, Not kidding, you'll see. Oh yeah, that was the bit that you said about the hotel. Had to get away from my place, but good to know this weekend had a lot of potential turbulence. Yes, yes, it really did. So just take that time for yourself. Correct. Most cannot handle my frequency. Yep, me too. But obviously, there's enough people because they joined the channel. But so, but in real life, yeah, not everyone can handle my energy. And that's been quite, because and that's in a different way. It's not because I'm like blah, blah, blah. It's actually in a quiet way. You know, you don't need to be talking a lot to affect people. Um, but I can't help that I can tune into bullshit. You know what I mean? That's what Pluto conjunct Scorpio rising is. I'm a bullshit detector. So, you know what I mean? People got bullshit. I'm going to detect it. Um, Shaylee. Oh, right. So it's like not even Sha. It's Shaylee. Oh shit, I remember forgetting that the last time. That's lovely. And I also probably said that. Shaylee. I like that. Right. Right, Nathan. What's Nathan's card? Why am I shouting so fucking loud? I've just noticed the volume. Oh, look, and it just reached 21 minutes as well. So there is, remember the first card was a justice card. There are karmic endings happening right now, lessons being learned. Um, Nathan's card. Sagittarius, Seeker. And then I was talking about the Sagittarius moon. And actually, yeah, I think this fits with probably following on from what we've been talking about, Nathan. Like, the keenness to learn. So, Seeker, traditional, the archer, keywords, worldly, philosophical, optimistic, expansive. You're a wise, oh my God, I pulled Nathan the word card that said wisdom. Wait a minute, actually, let's pause Nathan's. Let's get a word for Connor. I don't know if there is a word in here that says alchemist. There's transformative. Play, yeah. Take some time for you and play. And I feel it is because of how sensitive that full moon is. Being a moon in Cancer is very beautifully sensitive anyway, as you'll know, being one. But it's you feel the weight of the world and you can soak up everybody's shit, especially where your moon is. So just, yeah, book into a hotel, shut the door on the world, see you later. You really followed your intuition. And by the way, you are very on point with your intuition because some of the things that you'd said to me before were bang fucking spot on. Like we're thinking so I can tell you what that means another time. You might even know if you tune in with your intuition. Um, it was just a sense that you had about something. Um, Where the fuck did I get? Yes. You're a wise seeker and philosopher who is being called to take up the mantle of a teacher and a guide. Oh, Nathan, look at this. Is this not just exactly what I said earlier with different cards, with that oracle card and the animal one? As the chief visionary officer of your business, you chart a course and journey into the great unknown, into your never-ending quest for meaning. And you said something like that yourself too. Hi, Charlotte. I don't know if I said that. I'm getting like all excited doing this. Um, by undertaking this journey, you inspire others to do the same. Tap into the Sagittarian gift of boundless enthusiasm and embrace the belief that a rainbow always emerges after the rain. Oh, that is so lovely. As you guide others with your unlimited optimism. Right, boom, drop the mic. I fucking love it. That is like so on point with what came through in Nathan's personal session. But Nathan can be the better judge of that. But from me delivering the messages, it just feels like that is following on from you focusing on your own healing with the goal of once you have done enough of your own healing, helping others, like that's lovely. Um, which is actually probably going to be what a lot of people that tune into me, is going to be a bit of a similar goal like that. But it's just we were actually just talking about that. Where am I limiting my business potential? Where do I need to expand my sense of what is possible for my business? What adventures are calling my name? I expand into my business's fullest potential. And again, if the stuff about business needs to be tweaked, you can do that, guys. Because although I'm pulling these for certain people, this could make sense to others as well. And I just kind of actually want to, because I've done that. Oh God, there's definitely some people I need to delete on this list. Like fucking randoms that I've just read on the beach and everything. I don't just go up to people like Teresa Caputo. Excuse me, can I read your soul's blueprint? It was once I was talking to my dad and he was talking to somebody else and then we spoke about it and then I ended up looking up some person. I was like, what the fuck, man? I don't tend to do it too often, but I suppose when you're needing a conversation going, sometimes I do. Um, right. Right there. Okay, it jumped. Let me just. I don't know what was in that sushi, but it gave me energy. Maybe I don't think it was the sushi. I think it was. I think it was just my guides get the go ahead when I jump on here. But I was falling asleep. I was starting to like get a bit sleepy, and then but me and Nathan have been talking a while, mind you. It's the Chiron and Scorpio. We blame the Chiron and Scorpio. Where is Nathan? Where are you on this list? I just saw your name, and now you've. Gonna try. I did just see it. There you are. Oh fuck! It keeps jumping back to corners. Right, one more tick. Like, wait a minute. It's because I keep. Oh fuck off! I keep. No, there we go. Go. And your card was Sagittarius. Right. So the Sagittarius for you is a tiny wee bit in your second house of finances, which that's what's been about this week and businessy stuff, and in your third house. So communication and the moon's a Gemini right now, communication. But the Cancer energy, which is where this full moon is looks like that's in your 10th house, also of work and business. Love it. Right, let's get back to the collective, unless anybody else would like that. And if you would, if you use the wee donation button, just the unbolt, the inbuilt one, and then I can pull you a wee card. Otherwise, just hang on and be patient a few days longer, and then I'll do it on Wednesday definitely, but maybe Tuesday and Wednesday. So, um, it really helped clear. That session was so good, and Charlotte, good. I'm glad to hear that. It was yes, it was nice. It's always nice to talk to people on the actual Zoom, because um like it was great the first time. Like me and Dave had been talking loads over here, and then like by the time it came to the Zoom, it just felt like we knew each other. Um, Actually, that's the same with every single one of you. Whenever it was, whether it was years ago or like more recent. Um, a lot of ways. Me and my Twinflame are reunion date. Right. Um, right. Okay. You are just chatting amongst yourself. Right. So let's get back to these collective cards. Right. So we have. So right, like I said, I normally pull the feminine and then the masculine, but it's the feminine and the. Oh yeah, there's the card that I pulled yesterday, the stone circle again, about the past, present, and the future. So, um, or was that the one for today? I don't know. They're all timeless. Um, so we've got the sun. Just put that and then. And so, yeah, I think the sun is for the masculine energy and the whatever this is, I think it's the Ten of Pentacles. It'd be funny if it isn't even any of the tens. Given it. Embracing whatever is approaching brings limitless possibilities, holding on to the past. Oh no, it is. It's just they've really made it right. Shit. Okay. Do we want to swap them away? I'm only joking. It's like let's give that to the masculine. I think it is the Ten of Swords. Well, do you know what? Right. This is I've never. I'm not going to say never, but what a weird way to give a message that I don't usually give it like this. But they're telling me that for some people because of the sides that I pulled out on, for some people the feminine is in the sun energy. The happiest card in the deck typically is what everybody says, but it is a very happy card. Like, just this abundant, happy energy, union energy as well within yourself, or like, it could be like union with another person, but just feeling generally pretty happy. Um, and for some, that's where the masculine energy is at. Um, because of what I said, I was like, oh, sun is divine masculine, and because I hadn't like said, oh, this is anyway, it's the way that I've done it. I kind of do it silently myself, unless I'm saying out loud. And so for some, the feminine's in that energy, and the masculine is in the Ten of Swords, which is like that is the big painful ending. Like, but the good news is like that's the worst that it can get. And in some decks, it's the one where it's like, where the woman's lying on the ground and she's got all the knives in her, and she's like, everything is fine. So clearly, indicates it's when things aren't. It's like when someone's, oh yeah, I'm fucking great, but they're like, feeling terrible. Um, it's but it can't get any worse. So it's about resting and recuperating. And I kind of got a feeling. I think that's the way that this deck's going to spin it because it sounded really positive that I didn't even know it was that card. Infinite self-realization. It sounds like some kind of awakening. So I think I feel like a huge majority more the feminine will be in the sun energy. Just and that doesn't even need to be like, oh, you're the what I mean? It's kind of like how I've been saying it, like I just feel content, and just surrendered and just like what will be about everything in life and definitely all the stuff to do with this and just kind of and actually like this is real and for my masculine energy within me that I'm fucking exhausted. So it's like it's not like I'm like oh my god, it's just like I'm actually really fucking tired. I know it doesn't look like it, but I'm really tired. And but like I said, I'm in good enough, this has perked my energy up, and I just yeah, it's just because it's the end of the week, and I just need to go and switch off now and not do any work until possibly Tuesday, but maybe Monday when I do the live. Um, and it's that it is big with that full moon and Cancer coming. That's why I'm saying like I want to do that live stream, but the full moon and Cancer, yeah, it's it just really depends. Like, it's I could come alive really because it's come alive. That reminds me of the Greatest Showman. So that could be relevant too. I think that actually the words to that song would fit with what I'm saying. It always does when I mention it. If I randomly burst into a song, it's always got meaning. So yeah, we'll see what it says in the book, but typically speaking, that could be as shit can get if you resonate with that and you're a masculine or a feminine. But it could also be it can't get any worse, and now you're just healing and recovering. You could have also went through some recent betrayals, or actually the sun could be getting shone on some betrayals of the past. Don't take it a dark route for fuck's sake. But the thing is, the full moon in Cancer is hidden stuff. And like I said, it's repressed feelings and it's trauma. And that's all that's been coming up with everyone. Like when I'm working with people and that and just um like basically we're all going through that in some kind of way. Like stuff coming up. Um yeah, so are we clear? It doesn't really matter. This is for if you resonate with this, it's for your feminine and your masculine, and you don't need to resonate with it at all. It's just collective energy. So however it fits, let's just read it. Right, so Great central sun, sage of portals, connect to the source of all existence. Let it inspire you to lead with a balance of empathy and action, heart and mind. And so that feels like it is about having a nice inner balance within as well. And that could actually be some twins that are like, at the end of, the journey on your own and you're coming to a union or like a reunion, like you're going to start reconnecting and stuff. That could be like you're happy that you've reached the end, but you're exhausted. So there's loads of ways I could read that. Um, this card encourages a balance of mind and heart, the ability to be empathic and energetically sovereign when helping others, like what I'm doing right now. It also recommends making smart, logical decisions with a clear head while staying aligned with your true feelings and intuition. Wait a minute, is it the sun card? I mean, wait a minute, is it the sun card? I'm starting to think this isn't the sun card. I'm like, a fucking is this card just forever going to be? Is this always just going to be a mystery to me? Wait a minute, I need to investigate this. Maybe I should. Oh no, it's not, guys. It's not the fucking sun card because there's one that says something about the sun. Why does she not just tell you? Why does it have to be so? I have no idea what this is, but we'll just read. I'll maybe work it out by the end. I don't know. Is it temperance? Maybe it's temperance. Maybe it's temperance. Yeah, maybe it's temperance. That doesn't make sense if it is in the book. Maybe things don't need to make sense here. Oh, and also the big thing this weekend is the North Node moves into Pisces. Magical, mystical things are not going to make sense. Just follow the magic, follow your intuition, but also look out for the liars and the deception on the shadow side of it. Um, yeah. This level-headed approach allows you to cut through bullshit. I'm only joking, it doesn't say that. To cut through scattered, chaotic energies and offers patience and understanding when needed. I think it's temperance. For example, you might be in a situation where you need to navigate the strong emotions or triggers of others. Call in this steadfast vibration and cultivate peace in your interactions without getting triggered yourself. A good leader efficiently achieves the goal at hand while making sure the team is happy and engaged. Are we happy? Are we happy? Are we a team? Are we engaged? Good. Good. Please say yes, because I can't be bothered sorting out in. They balance the importance of making things with an awareness of where each individual is at, ensuring good relationship dynamics. The frequency of this archetype can be invited into your reality as you need to remind you that this balance is possible. I think that's a temperance card. I think it must be. The image on this card is of a direct portal to the great central sun where all of life force energies emanate from. This is the highest bright light healers speak of. It is the source of all, the spark behind every thought, prayer, and concept. I would say that is the energy that is gave me a bit of life to do this live stream, and then I'll just like, oh, like wilt when I come off. The more people try to explain this power, the less effect it directly has. The message of this image is to go direct to source in your own way, without having to make a big deal about your way being the only way. I'd say that's very much in the way that I put stuff across. Like, you know what I mean? Like everybody's got their own way of tapping into source energy. There's no right way. It's just about how do you get your, you know, downloads or intuitive hits, or how do you follow your intuition, or some people call it God, some people call it angel, some people call it guide, some people call it great spirit, some people call it spirit, some people, I used to say spirit all the time, and then I'd go through a phase saying great spirit because it's like spirit to me is like connected to my mediumship or loved ones in spirit. The great spirit is the shamanic part of me, and God is just the one I prefer. Like overall, it is, and yeah, I can't remember when that sort of happened, but it was just natural. Um, right. Cultivating a direct connection with this compassionately loving force will energize, center, and guide you. Yet it is not outside of you, it is you. It is all things, and through it we are limitless. By embodying this way of being, we can be wise leaders and humble, compassionate beings, paving a path for others to follow and be inspired by. What the fuck? Probably going to say the same thing every time I read this book, but it is annoying me because I'm like, I have no idea what that is. I would say like, what would be another card that that could be? Maybe like a King of Wands or something actually. Yeah, because it's taught actually maybe King of Wands because it's talking about being an inspired leader. King of Wands can also be like, passionate in a sexual way, but like that can be like having your shit together and being passionate about and going for it and being a leader. That would be like a higher version of it. I think that's the King of Wands. It couldn't forever remain a mystery. That's part of the fun with this book. Well, it's kind of annoying too, but it's. I think I kind of find it. God, I think I'm channeling somebody's twin flame connection. It's like this is kind of fucking annoying and triggering, but like I kind of like it as well. It's quite mysterious. I think I am. Is that describing anyone's twin flame journey? If it's not, I think it's. I think it's describing mine. Infinite self-realization, 10 of activations. Embracing whatever's approaching brings limitless possibilities. But this word limitless keeps coming out. Maybe someone needs to watch Limitless, but be careful. It's got a lot of violence in it and a lot of blood. It's a miracle I've even seen that with how much violence and blood is in it. I think I had nightmares for a while, but if you are all right with all of that, it is a brilliant film. It's got Bradley Cooper in it. Whether you're a lady that likes him or a man, how do I know? But it's more the fact that it's a brilliant example of somebody having like what happened to me, like a spontaneous Kundalini awakening, which by the way, I've never met anybody else that's ever happened to because it's really fucking rough. But it's like one minute he's like depressed and he can't get out of his bed and oh, I think I am. I think I'm channeling where some of you might have been or still are and where you're going to jump out of it or what's happened to you in the past or whether it's past, present or future. But basically it shows you he's depressed, he's trying to write a book, he can't do it and he takes this drug. And like that's, it's meant to be like, it's meant to stimulate like the brain and all that, and it's like a dodgy sort of one that's going about. Anyway, you'll see it. That's what the whole film's about. And then anyway, like he has when he takes it, he it's really funny what happens, but it's like he has this rush of like all this wisdom pouring in and like he writes his book in a night and like he basically that is kind of like when you're like that is kind of like when you're channeling about us but when you're channeling in it it's like all this energy coming in it's what and then look at how I was talking before I got that about the film it's like only me and Nathan know that like me and Nathan were talking for a while and I was quite tired and I was like I'm gonna have my tea I don't know if I can even be arsed doing it live I'll see how I feel and then so Nathan must be like, fucking hell, yeah, it's like a different bit. Like, you know what I mean? Like I did after I just ate the magic sushi. That doesn't sound right. Moving on. But yeah, after I had the sushi and my favourite crisps, I've just like seen I've come to life. But it's because I was doing the astrology there too, because I was looking at your charts. Like that gives me a hat. Like I love doing that. But that's it's about. I do feel that's what it's talking about. It's like you could go from being really quite down, depressed, a dark night of soul, and then it's all this Kundalini passion, awakening, like download psychic energy, King of Wands, you get your passion back. And it's a little bit like, how Nathan had said that because I wouldn't say, by the way, if Nathan hadn't said, but because Nathan had said he's already feeling lighter, I think he said, and after that session, it's that, it's like but this is more than that. It's like, it's like I'm feeling yeah, that now could be like somebody after being in a painful place, really getting all their passion back. Do you know what it's like? It's like when you have a soul retrieval, like how I say, you have the soul retrieval in 3 weeks from the day, whether it's a session or watching one of the journeys. That's what you get all this rush of energy. Your power comes back because you were low on energy. It's like going to the garage and filling up your petrol tank. You know what I mean? It's like that's the best example I can think of just now. Right, so I think I'll read both the wee meditations after too, but let's read this. So, Whether that is your feminine or masculine energy, whether you're male or female, that was that big rush of energy one. So we're going with the King of Wands. That's who knows what the card is. That was the energy of it. And this is the one that's the Ten of Swords. I think I'm pretty sure on that one. Yes, it is because it's yeah, it's mentioned in the Dark Night of Soul. Um, so, and this could be your feminine or your masculine, whether you're male or female. So, embracing whatever is approaching brings limitless possibilities. Holding on to the past will create circumstances requiring you to find your heart. This is an inevitable ending. And remember, full moons are about endings. While it may not be, and it's the end of the North Node in, for the love of God, what's happening? Aries. Why the fuck did I forget when it was when it's been there for, do you know what I mean? But I'm already saying bye to it. I'm already in the North Node in Pisces. I'm already like bye North Node in Aries. But yeah, we've only got a couple of days left of the North Node in Aries. And then it's North Node in Pisces. And it will be very different around here for the next 18 and a half months and for the rest of your life. But it'll change again. But you know what I mean? It's going to be pretty weird. It's going to be pretty weird and wonderful. Um, uh, while it may not to be the easiest process, it's time to let go and come to a place of acceptance of how it is. It will be more painful to resist the natural process of returning things to equilibrium. This card implies that whatever you're going through right now is the darkest hour before the dawn. So that's why I said like it can't get any worse. So it really depends what bit of this you're in. I feel there's parts of the Ten of Swords where you really could be in the thick of it. It could be like you've just found out about a betrayal, whether it's happened like right now, real time, or whether this is a betrayal that happened like 10 years ago or 2 years ago or whatever. It's like, you know, you could be, if you're in that painful part of it, that's not the, you know, the best. But like, there's another part of that where you could look at it like, this did happen a while ago and you're like reliving the trauma of it, which isn't great either. That would not be fun either. But you know what I mean? But then there's another bit where you could just be, it's a natural ending because you're just exhausted, you've had enough. Like, I'm sick of this. This is the end of a karmic cycle, no more. Um, so you can choose what makes sense. And from here, things will start to look up. We're transitioning from the old vibratory frequency on the earth into the new one. Oh my god, that's to do with the node shifting. That's pretty nuts. At this time, shadows are being released and collective traumas resurface. Yep, full moon in Cancer on Monday. Those who have benefited from these old structures will try to remain in the old ways. Oh my god, oh shit. Guys, what the fuck? I've just fucking, I'm competing with myself right now. This is hilarious. The fucking video. Oh God, I can't even stop it. It started already. The video's premiering, and I'm talking through the video premiering. If we're lucky, we'll get off for the 7 minute one. Oh, that's so funny. What the fuck? I don't think I can. Can I just? I don't think I can change it. Look, premiering now. I'm talking through my own premiere. Well, oh well. Oh well. If I get off in the next 15 minutes, we can watch the 7 minutes together. That's hilarious. I will come off for that, but that's oh, all it is that we don't. I was going to have a wee chat with you in the chat, and I was going to be in the chat because it's like I miss out. You know what I mean? When I'm doing this, I'm not in the wee chat bit. Oh, that's quite funny. Um, well, it's entertaining me anyway. Right, so. However, we can dance and flex. What I was going to say there is that is exactly what came in through Lexi's higher self. Was you'll see what I mean by that. But that's exactly what came in. It was like, yeah, what she spoke about was when she chooses a new earth, and it just sounded amazing, by the way. It fits with whatever I've had through other clients and what I've saw other people say about the earth when they've had a hypnosis. Um, but then also we bumped into another woman that wasn't having a fun experience, and we helped her. So there you go. But you'll be able to, that's what we can watch in the 7 minute one. Um, right, so however, we can dance and flex, moving with the changes even as they appear unknown and uncharted. Holding on to rigid thoughts and expectations will only exacerbate the pain. Yeah, so 100%. This one is majority of the feminines are in that one. Passionate, present, being a leader. Your masculine could be going through a painful ending or accepting an ending that they were resisting. But for some masculines, they could be like, hey, I'm feeling King of Wands too. That was tough, but I'm feeling King of Wands. You know what I mean? Just however it. And the feminine could be like, hey, I'm fucking knackered. You know what I mean? So just, it's your own feminine and masculine. And my nose is really itchy again. Right, so the image of the card depicts an all knowing presence. It reminds us of all that place within ourselves we touch when we are affused by the finiteness finiteness? I don't know how to say that. Also, eternal nature of human life and the interconnectivity of all that is. Divinity looking out through our eyes of our in physical incarnation may not have wings, but our infinite nature across all dimensions does. In moments beyond despair, the whole universe bows to us and winks back with the rapture of this vastness way beyond what we can imagine. For a caterpillar to try to understand what it's like to be a butterfly is more than its capabilities can fathom. But in moments that push you to the edge of yourself, you may witness something far greater and ineffable. It is time for the metamorphosis. You've got this, divine masculine. But it does say you've got this. Walters. Right, I think I will read. I'll round this off with this journey, and then if you want to continue to be in my company and anyone else's company that wants to join us on the chat in 10 minutes, I'll see you in 10 minutes because that's fucking nippy. That's I haven't done a premiere for ages, and I just want to have a wee chat. And the thing is, don't worry, I think it's me that's I'm like that's annoying. I knew I was going to do that. I'll premiere something. I'll premiere the next person that lets me share a clip of their thing. I'll do it. That's annoying. None of that sounded right either, but let's just move on. Right, so I'll read the rest of the comments and then we'll do this. Oh no, I think these are just talking. Oh yeah, the prayer circles and the membership supercharged the miracle of energies from a soul retrieval. Thank you for sharing that, Nathan. Yes, it's because Nathan was telling me about how he's experienced being like, in the prayer circle and how it's helped him. So no, it does though, because that's happened for years. When I pray for people, big shit can happen. So more of you get in there, if you want to. And by the way, people that are in the membership, I know it's been quiet in there this week. I did publish videos, but um, yeah, I wanted to do a New Earth weekly one, but as you can see, I'm too tired. I wouldn't be any good to you, so I'll get them in there next week, and I'll come and do a live and a live prayer circle and stuff. Start of the year, I'm slow to get going. Right, okay, so if everyone would like to close your eyes if you want to, and breathe in, telling yourself relax. I'll do this a bit quick. And also, I even put in the title, Catch the Premiere at 9, and I spoke through my own premiere. Too funny. Um, yeah, breathing in, telling yourself relax, breathing out, telling yourself release, breathing in, relax, breathing out, release. I don't know where this, by the way, I don't know where this hyper energy is coming from. I'm starting to annoy myself. Anyway, we'll just go. It's very weird. Um, right, and now I want you to imagine a cloud of mist, sagey mist, swirling above the top of your head like a tornado, and it goes from the top of your head all the way over your chakras, all the way down to the bottom of your feet, clearing all the energy that isn't serving you. The cords go down to the old earth, and we cut the cords of fear, lack, and activity with Archangel Michael, and I might pull an Archangel Michael card. And we have pulled, you will manifest what you need. Express gratitude as if your plans have already come to pass. Trust that your angels are bringing you the assistance you need. Oh, I think they've made me pull that because today when I got up and I even said what the fuck out loud because it was like, it's hard to explain, but there's a picture in my hall. This is going to be relevant. I know you have got your eyes closed if you were doing this. Um, there's like a poster picture thing, right, that I actually acquired from one of my best pals when she was moving house. She was like, do you want that? And I was like, yeah. And it's like this big, picture, and it's got all this list of like, things that you love, kissing in the rain, walking in the sand, bubble baths, blah, 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 blah. And the bit that it literally homed my eyes in on something about, wait a minute, I'll need to see, getting mail. It was specifically getting mail. And now I've pulled one with a parcel on it. So I feel someone's going to get some kind of like letter or parcel or present or something that's like important. Um, yeah. So again, I don't know what that means, but they pulled my eyes into it. So that could, I suppose we could even stretch that. That could be getting a text, but you're going to be getting some kind of important mail. And then even actually, Nathan, when I was talking to you, somebody delivered a package, didn't they? That's quite funny too. One for once, it's normally me getting packages delivered, but it was you. Right. So now we connect. Right. We disconnect the old earth, fear, lack, negativity, keeping the lessons, letting go of the pain. Connect to the new earth of peace, calm, abundance, balance of your inner masculine and feminine, which really seemed like whatever the hell that card is. That's what it seemed like it was about. That first sun card is talking about the balance of your inner masculine and feminine. And for some of you, it could be about a physical union coming about year two, or even just reconnecting like some of you are doing. So now I'm going to read the journey, and then after we finish this, I'm going to run, and we've got a few minutes before the premiere. I might just sit on the own premiere myself if you are not coming, but it's only 7 minutes as well. You're surrounded by the brightest white light you can fathom. You feel a sense of profound bliss and endless expansiveness that stretches into infinity and beyond. As your eyes adjust to this incredible luminosity, you see shimmering rainbow iridescent wings, fractals of wings upon wings reach in all directions. Their soft, transparent feathers emanate incredible peace and a sense of being held in a loving embrace. Late, what? Light rays shimmer across multiple dimensions, moving in and out of form. It is as if you have evaporated into this endless unity, and your eternal nature as fragments of the universe hum back to you. You allow yourself to revel in the sense of home. And actually, Cancer is about the home. And usually, when we talk about twin flames, your twin flame feels like home. So that's important too, returning home to yourself within you, but it could be again returning to a twin flame. Um, at this moment, you're reminded of what you are here on earth to achieve. Words of direction are whispered into your soul, reminding you of your purpose for this lifetime. With gratitude, you feel. By the way, I feel people could be getting quite a big. This could even be the big download that I was feeling coming for. I think this might be the thing that I described to Connor. This could even be what it is. I think we're like pulling in some big activation for whoever resonates with this, because it's kind of sounded a bit similar. Um, words of direction are whispered into your soul, reminding you of your purpose for this lifetime. With gratitude, you feel physical form start to return. As you look down at your hands and feet, you remember what a miracle you are and what a privilege it is to have your spirit's journey fast-tracked through your time on Earth. This alchemical process, alchemy again, allows you to become a vessel of earth-anchored divinity, gifting more light to Mother Gaia. That's also Cancer energy for multidimensional illumination of the whole galaxy, should you accept the challenge. With this realization, the white light starts to fade, the mist is lifting all around you. This is the dawn of a new day. It's a new day, it's a new... No, wait a minute. It's a new day, it's a new dawn, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. That goes with the King of Wands too. With new opportunities, a phoenix is reborn from the darkest night into the brightest light of day. It is time to shine. Now that is sounding like the sun card. I have no idea what that is. And the next card is heartfelt communication, throat chakra. Me and Nathan spoke about the throat chakra. So I'm now going to get you to open your eyes. So I'm going to count from 10 to 1. And when I get to 2, you can think about opening your eyes. When I get to 1, you can open your eyes, wide awake, wide awake. There probably wasn't a need to do that, but I just like to bring people out like that. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Think about opening your eyes if you went somewhere else. 1, wide awake, wide awake. We've got 3 minutes to watch the premiere, so I need to end this so that we can watch that and spend 7 glorious minutes together. Oh, I'll try not to talk through my own premiere next time. Hilarious. Yeah, so anyway, have a lovely weekend. you won't see me until maybe Monday night. And if I come on Monday night, I'll probably come on at 8 o'clock UK time. Otherwise, Tuesday or Wednesday. We'll just see. But yeah, have a lovely weekend and be kind to yourself on the really all weekend because the full moon is Monday, but it's building up to it and it's big stuff. And hopefully, I have demonstrated that to you throughout this week when with the volume of stuff that could come up for you with the themes because that's why I chose those themes, right? Because this is all the stuff that's whirling about the collective. But yeah, I'm going to go now. So I'll chat to you on the thingy in a minute if you want to, or I'll see you later. Bye.